The brutal murder of Erik Cross was a tragic big deal in Little Vicksburg, Michigan.
We don't have a lot of crime, and for something like this to happen, it's like a blot on their town.
And the 3,000 or so residents of this quiet rural community were saying a lot too, publicly, among themselves, and to the police, as imaginations ran wild.
We had all kinds of rumored information.
Some of it was helpful, most was a waste of police time. Some of the leads were crazy, right?
Some of them were. They were way off base. They were one of a kind.
Is that like that he was shot in a dentist's office? He wasn't shot.
No, he was not.
We would get phone call after phone call of another theory of what happened, and we would ask those people, well, where did you hear this from? And we would have to keep tracking back, and it would come back to the rumor mill.
But many of the 100+ people police interviewed confirmed their theory that a car full of teenagers had dragged Erik by a rope along the road for hundreds of yards, run him over, and dumped his body outside his home. There are several prime suspects.
There is a core group, if you will, of young people who, through the rumors, through their own admissions, since were together that late night and early morning hours.
Cops say many pointed the finger at a reputed town bully named Brent Spaulding as the ringleader and driver of the car. So Brent Spaulding is your prime suspect?
Yes.
Then there was Brent's girlfriend, Amber Thomas. Is she a person of interest?
She is a person of interest. She has a very clear firsthand knowledge of what went on that particular time.
May have been in the car or at least present and knowledgeable of the circumstances.
And police believe she may be the woman a neighbor heard yelling from the same car that Erik's parents had seen pull into their driveway just before Erik's body was found.
And as it passed him, he could tell that there was multiple people in the car, and he heard a high pitch, possibly a female voice state, "Oh my God, he's seen us."
Cops claim Amber was also at the lake house drinking party and was said to have been flirting with Erik, leading police to wonder if Brent's jealousy may have been a motive for what was to come.
Part of our investigation disclosed that Amber and Erik Cross may have been engaging in some flirtation. This may have been a flashpoint for what did occur.
Brent already had a bad rap around town, and a witness told police there was a rumor Brent was seen pushing Erik at the party.
He had a temperament about him that was very threatening, and he simply made a lot of people nervous, even as a kid. And if he were to make a threat, you would get this feeling that, yeah, he's going to follow through on this.
Police reports show one witness saying Brent thought he was the devil, called himself Lucifer, and was sent to a mental institution after the death of Erik Cross.
We know from our investigation and talking to an awful lot of people that immediately after this incident, he started acting crazy, for lack of a better word.
Brent's car had also mysteriously vanished. Is that kind of weird?
Came down to the vehicle. Well, where would this vehicle be? We had all kinds of rumored information. The vehicle went down to Florida where the Spauldings had family, so maybe it was discarded down there. It was dumped in a pond on the property. Well, we know that didn't happen because we looked in the pond.
Brent had reason to be concerned that he might be arrested. The police report shows that at least one witness told police he had actually confessed to them that he killed Erik Cross, but cops couldn't prove it, and they say all the other teenagers in the car with him that night insisted neither he nor they had anything to do with Erik's killing. Are you sure that they know something that they haven't told you?
They absolutely know something they have not told us.
You're certain of that?
We're certain of that.
And they all immediately adopted what cops call a conspiracy of silence, flat refusing to further discuss the case with police.
It was about then we believed that the cover-up was in full swing.
They have now remained silent for 32 years. Have they built a wall and stymied this police investigation?
Over the years, they gradually built the wall. And that wall was, well, if you got something, bring it on, but don't bother me anymore.
Well, now police say they do have something more and that they are about to bring it on.
I'm coming at them in no uncertain terms.
Next, the big break in the Erik Cross cold case that has cops poised to finally make an arrest after 32 years.